Hello, what is going on, guys? So we are starting a session and we will be looking. Just a minute. So we are going to be discussing and looking into some of advanced pointers concept, a little bit about heap, and we will be following the course which we were for C. I just need to check one thing and we can get started with this. Hmm. I need to add this. There. the music is still very loud.
Do you like the song? What the f was that?
This is probably okay.
What do you want to hear repeatedly on the radio this year?
Something that sounds like music I already listen to, but with different words.
Dunno really. Oh, if it's on, I'll listen to it. Live guitars, tattoos, anything else is a bonus.
Okay, to start, so I actually went through a little bit of the course, and last topic that I studied on was the malloc part, where how the malloc is actually allocates memory to a certain heap, and it can be dynamically accessed, and it's especially useful when you want to allocate some sort of memory and maybe want to use it at some later time, because if you do it on the stack, it will just pop out if it's done inside a function. And yes, I think that is pretty much it. And we have a couple of things to consider when we're using malloc, that we have to free the pointer or the memory at some later time, otherwise it could cause some memory leaks and issues regarding that. So yes, I think moving onwards, this is the free part. Same thing, big endian, little endian. So advanced pointers, we have a little bit I got to experience a little bit of advanced pointers. The first topic, which is the double pointer, where a pointer to a pointer references to some value. For example, if we have a certain pointer that we have initialized like this, something like this, a triple pointer, it's going to first, if we use it's going to be having an address to another pointer, and this particular address will also have an address will be pointing to another address, and then this particular address will also be pointing to some another address. And if we go to 42, we'll have the int, for example, triple int triple pointer address. Now this means This is also, wait, f08. Yes, this is the same address which it is pointing to, the triple pointer is pointing to. Now we'll go towards the value, or maybe just dereferencing it, and then it goes towards this, the double pointer. The double pointer goes to the single pointer that is calling, and then if we dereference that particular single pointer, we will have the value. This is how generally this works as far as I have understood. This is the part where I will be going through. I've not gone through this section of the course, so we'll be going with this together. Making an array of integers on the heap is pretty much simple. So if we look here, we're creating a character pointer, allocating memory to heap with size of character, which is going to have the size of this particular character pointer, meaning I think it's going to be an array of characters, and like for strings, and multiply by 3. Okay, it's going to be a double pointer which is going to be pointing to APK. APK सेंड कर दो. So what here it means that it's going, this string array, it's a double pointer. It's already pointing to this. If we go to single string, it's going to be pointing towards uh, I think it's going to be the string array itself, because because it is an array of string, that means that it is directly a pointer, meaning that if we just go over here and input the argument as type, it's going to be the whole string, which is going to be foo bar. String in C is just a character pointer to, it's like if we need to have, and it's going to be a pointer to a character. for you. See struct in exercise as take a look at create token pointer allocates an array of token pointers or no strings of text that represent int line column character literal. So if we take a look at this function, it's the return type of this function is generally this is going to be the token struct, but it's a double pointer. So it's in parameters, it's taking another token is going to be a single pointer and having the size t count is fine. Okay, so what we do is we create token pointers of type token t, a double pointer. We allocate memory based on the size of the token that we will be receiving, and there is an if statement. It's going to check if the allocation doesn't work, then we just exit it, and if otherwise we're just going through the loop until we reach the count plus I. Okay, and going through each tokens and token pointers I. So we're generally creating an array of pointers over here, and the array of pointers, what's going to go is token pointers. It brings in a value and it assigns that value on another address, which is also a pointer. To tokens is kind of also a pointer to a struct, this particular struct. Okay, and then we're returning it. Okay, it correctly allocates an array of tokens at the heap, but notice that stack allocated inputs. So the problem currently with this approach is that it is actually allocating everything to the stack, because this particular part is allocating this variable onto the stack and creating to the stacks, and then we're assigning the addresses of stacks. Once the function is exited, all of the addresses are also going to be wiped out. We need to fix this. We need to have uh, something like, I cannot edit this. Hey Bastronic, how are you?
You ain't never gonna get on this line no more. Cause I listened to your lies 1,000 times before. I told you last time that I'm sick of it. I don't miss you, not a little bit.
Link to
The sound of your voice can be dangerous. And the way that you love me was wrong.
this course.
Go out for the hell of it. Cause I find you so relevant. This is what you get, this is what you get. We're fucking with my head, fucking with my head.
I think you can have this link. You'll have to register to the platform, but yes, they have. But I think it requires you to log in because I have logged in. Not sure. Anyhow, so we're having this function over here.
This is what you get, this is what you get. For fucking with my head, fucking with my head. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't
We go.
you get the hell no. You get to leave the drama message in my cell phone. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't feeling you at all. You talking this shit, and I don't need that. And if you're lucky, then you'll maybe get a call back. You'll be lucky, boy, if you get a word from me. Straight to the back of the line. You ain't my VIP. You'll be getting my feedback in the slow mo, and I'll be letting your ass in if I say so. This is what you get. This is what you get. Fucking with my head. Fucking with my head. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't feeling you at all. You get the hang up. You get the hell no. You get to leave the drama message in my cell phone. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't feeling you at all. You talking this shit, and I don't need that. And if you're lucky, then you'll maybe get a call back. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't feeling you at all. You get the hang up. You get the hell no. You get to leave the drama message in my cell phone. You get the body when you go. 'Cause I ain't feeling you at all. You talking this shit, and I don't need that. And if you're lucky, then you'll maybe get a call back.
Lip.
Who am I without your love? Will I be enough? Look what you did to my worth. Diamonds, they don't shine so bright when they cast aside
Unknown type name size T.
my worth. 'Cause you've got bad intentions with my emotions. I'm faking affection just so you won't be alone. That's why I can't seem to let go. 'Cause I kinda like it. Or am I losing sight of me? Makes me wonder why we met. How can two souls like ours
Okay.
connect? Then easily devastate and dismantle everything we made.
We have to do something like token T, PTR, and malloc. Can have the size. I think work will be. And now PPRT is equals to, I think this is correct, right? We're creating a pointer for that particular token. No, no. We need to also let that pointer know that it has to point to that token's address. No? Copy the content of tokens I to T pointer. Yes. Okay, I think I need to mems y exactly be the symbol for this. Man pages where doesn't work for me, man. I don't use man. I've never used man that much. See, man. Yes, I had it installed in my last Ubuntu, but for some reason it's not working in this Arch install and pages. Okay. Put this one, right? But if we see over here, it does not tell us about the restrict n, right? Yep.
It's something that you do, but you don't rush. Something that you want, but you need it more. You've got it in your heart, but your mind's blown. You know that you can try, you're getting so close. It's something you can do with your hands. There's something about the way you evolve. It's hard for them to understand. Just keep on playing to your song. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel your heart dancing with the whole world? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel your heart dancing with the Everything you need is inside you. You just need to see what's in front of you. Don't listen to their words, do your
So
thing. Just listen to yourself and make it happen.
tokens I contains the address of that particular token, and we need to give token pointers certain. So okay, I get it now. So we created a pointer on the heap, and then we copied the contents, or you can say yeah, the contents of that tokens I, which was located at tokens I address, to the pointer that we have created on the heap, and now we're giving our token pointers array, which is a pointer array, uh, the address, or just inserting the pointer of that particular pointer that we created on the heap. I think that explains it. Pointer arithmetic. No, I think not. Like pointer, like the dereferencing of pointer, like something like this, something like this. I don't think it's exactly what you mean, right? No, I haven't got to that point at the moment, I think.
I'll say a little prayer, heaven don't shoot me down, 'cause I see it. Heaven don't shoot me down, 'cause I need
We've already discussed, which essentially mean nothing, and it's used in different.
'cause I see it. Heaven don't shoot me down. Heaven don't shoot me down.
Okay, so I think pointer arithmetic is mentioned over here, so I think we will be getting into this. Or maybe I think I forgot. I may have gone through the pointer arithmetic section.
I fight my life. Lightning strike me out. Red signs like holy night.
Okay.
Towering can stop me now. My flight brought me back down. Landscape a perfect hell. But if I can, but if I can, I'll say a little prayer.
Repeat or avoid pointer that type of weight casting especially.
I see it. Heaven don't shoot me down, 'cause I need it. Heaven don't shoot me down, 'cause I see it. Heaven don't shoot me down. Heaven don't shoot me down.
Hmm. Hmm. So we're sending a void pointer over here, which is basically an address to number, and it's not going to have a type. So what it's going to do, it's going to decay or take the type from here and over here also. Okay, we have to dynamically interpret snack code and store the values in the object currently defines. I think it is accepting snack 0 out. Have Hmm. Uh-huh.
One foot off the edge, I'm jumping in, jumping in. This is where it all began. A sky of diamonds lights up a world within, a world within. This is where it all begins. Right now, get ready. Right now, this is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
Format specifies type int, but the argument has type neck key.
Break away from the ghosts and the
Uh,
shadows.
we will be dereferencing it to neck int t. The problem is going to be
Right now, get ready. Right now, this is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
so if we
Right now, get ready. Right now, right now, get ready. Right now, this is where it all begins. Right now, get ready. Right now, right now, get ready. Right now, this is where it all begins. This is where it all begins. This is where it all
it should zero out the dot value field of the struct by setting it to the zero value of its type. By setting it to the zero value of its type. Use the kind parameter to figure out which type of struct you are working with, which is fine, okay? But I don't exactly understand. It should zero out the dot value field of the struct by setting it to the zero value of its type. Zero value of its. We're going to dereference it. I think this is the correct part where we will be setting some struct pointer field means casting is applied to pointer and then the field is obtained. Using this one is going to be the incorrect over here because we're not trying to cast that particular field to this type. The field itself is I think int, not trying to. So we move towards this. We resolved this particular problem. What it was asking us to zero out the value. First, we had to assign it to a new type because we were using a void pointer over here. And what we actually did was uh, we created a void pointer. We passed it into the function with the type, and what this function does, it first checks what kind of type is there. We have an enum created over here for this. For object kind, it checks for the kind first. If the kind is integer, then it does is that it just what do you say, it just dereferences the this particular pointer to this type, sorry, to this, but to this snack int t type, because we have to use this type because we are in the condition for integer. And then after it dereferences the pointer to this type, it assigns its value to 0. There is one more way to do this, which would be creating something like this. I think, and we will, and then we can object dot value to 0. We can do something like this also. No, but I think not sure about this one, but this is what I've come up with the and I think it's fine. It's printing the value 0 afterwards also. Okay. Moving to the next section. Cool person, uncool person, TJ, cool person, uncool person is equal to. Or we do something more tricky. So we need to swap the values for these both. We create a new variable value pointer, which is going to have the pointer array value, and what it does is basically dereference the pointer and set its value to b. Because we have the value of a stored, so we can have this directly like this. I think this is correct.
We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. Cause I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Back and forth with the bullshit. I know I said it before, I don't mean it. It's been a while since I had your attention. So it might hurt to hear this. Dreams we have don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night.
Okay, so swapping works without any issues. Swapping. Sorry. In order to swap strings, which means we can simply switch the address. Character AA. A star is a reference to another. So because this is already a pointer to character, so if it dereference it once, we will have the address to the character that it is pointing to, right? Like if I'm going to do this, then I can have character that it is pointing to as sorry
I felt
uh,
for you. Stay in my side, cause I thought after time I would be with you.
so
But though years pass us by, you met girls, I met guys, and we both took
we
some
do
time to
this.
find ourselves. You knew it from the start, but then we grew apart.
It is as well, but the argument has type character.
But I'm always in love, yeah, always in love with you. There's no mountain high enough to come between us two. So fuck it, I don't wanna be a friend. I'm missing you and I don't care what anybody says. So come and take a leap over the edge, cause I don't wanna die wishing you were mine. Oh, fuck it, I don't wanna be a friend. I'm missing you and I don't care what anybody says. So come and take a leap over the edge, cause I don't wanna die wishing you were mine.
A gives us the address. Dereferencing A gives us the value of hello.
Always in love with you.
That's why I need you to back off, cause I can't be close to you. So fuck it, I don't wanna be a friend. I'm missing you and I don't care what anybody says. So come and take a leap over the edge, cause I don't wanna die wishing you were mine. No, fuck it, I don't wanna be a friend. I'm missing you and I don't care what anybody says. So come and take a leap over the edge, cause I don't
Okay, double dereferencing is going to give us the first value of the array of the characters, right? Yes. And it's going to give us, if we do a single dereference, it's going to give us the array itself. So what we can do is, if we want to swap the strings, meaning that the character A should point to a different string and character B should point to a different string, so we can just simply make a pointer and we can assign the value for the, like, going to have the referencing, it's having the value, I think. Then we need to do it. We can do okay. So mm, now if you want to give B the value to that pointer, so A has the address, right? So uh, we create a variable. We don't even need to create the variable. We can do simply something like uh, pointer. What we're doing over here is we're creating a pointer and we're assigning it an address. So this basically turns out to be a pointer to a pointer, right? And now because we need to uh, give the address to that pointer, that has the pointer is pointing to another pointer. Wait, come. Pointer to a pointer. Okay, it's double pointer. Now if we want to, B is holding an address, static B will dereference that address, will give us the B equals to character array. Direct B equals to the value B. Okay, so ASTR is already has a pointer to the character, and now we're giving it the address of ASTR, which makes it a double pointer. Okay, and now if we want the double pointer, if we want to change or swap the values directly, what we can do is we can assign the first address, basically meaning the reference or the address, because single single dereference would be a reference directly to that character pointer. Double dereferencing would give me the first element of that array, and then what we do is we give b. Now if we do this directly, this will lead to an issue, because now we're telling b sorry, not this, this. Now we're telling b to have the address. Okay, just have the address of a single pointer, which makes it like a variable that is just a single pointer. But we don't need that, we need it because b has a type of it. B is a double pointer, so it needs to have a pointer which is already pointing to somewhere else. By this we're actually giving it the pointer that is pointing the pointer, just a single pointer. It is not pointing to somewhere else. It is a pointer, but it is not pointing to somewhere else. We need to give it a pointer which is already pointing to somewhere else, which makes, so that is why we created a character pointer over here, which is going to point to this a. And now if we do ptr, sorry, the address of ptr, no, the pointer's address, we have to give it the pointer's address. Okay, and we're going to do single pointer to a single pointer, which is fine. The character array that it is that pointing to should point to the character array of b, and b itself should point to a different. We test this.
Keep everything that spills out of the dark locked up behind your lips. It's blooming out of nothing but a thought, like secrets that slowly slip. Shadow in the spotlight, no stars inside, chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight. You're glowing like the writing on the wall. I finally meet you again. We're
B
sliding down onto the
still
moon.
pointing.
Painted trails where we've been. Shadow in the spotlight, no stars inside. Chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight. We're out after
I try to get by, something that I'm not into. My mind is paralyzed. Don't care, I just might pack my bags.